Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be using two Dollar Tree calendars. This is the home one. By far, it's my favorite. Every single one of these images is my favorite. I had a hard time deciding which one I was going to use first. So inside each calendar comes this cardboard, which I'm going to use for the backing of this first project. So I tried to decide. I finally came up with which one I was going to use, and it's this Gather one since it's the holidays coming up and all of that. So once I get the page ripped out, I took some Mod Podge and generously put a coat on that cardboard. And once it was completely dry, I put the page on top. I took my heat press on medium and then a piece of parchment and just ironed it on. And it comes out perfect every time. After this, I took my thing of shims. Y'all, if you haven't used shims before, you need to start. Look how neat the construction of these things are. I know they're used for like building doorways and stuff like that. But I love crafting with them. So I took some mocha colored paint and watered it down. And with a baby wipe, I'm just going to stain each one of these shims all over the place. And then this aqua colored paint came from Dollar Tree. I'm going to mix it with this truffle colored paint by Waverly. I'm just mixing it to make it look rustic and rusty and old, just to kind of match the image on the calendar page. And I'm just dry brushing it on, and I love how these turned out. Then I grabbed 12 half beads and a wet baby wipe and the same paint, and I just painted each one of those to match. And then I took the shims and put it on the sign with the over under technique, as you see here. And I just love the effect this gives. And I'm using hot glue, but it's wood hot glue, to hit each corner before I glue it down to the page, just to make sure the frame is nice and secure first. And I'm just using regular hot glue to adhere the frame to the picture. And look how gorgeous that's looking already. I love it, and that frame is just everything. And now I'm just putting the beads on where I think they look nice and even, and using wood hot glue, I just adhere each one of those to the frame. After that, I just took some nautical rope, y'all, and hot glued that to the back for the hanger. It's just keeping with the rustic farmhouse look. And then I made a raffia slash ribbon messy bow and just glued that right to the rope. And y'all, that's it for this project, and I love it so much. I'm so excited about how this turned out. But y'all, don't you think Dollar Tree did an amazing job picking the artist for the calendars this year? Not that last year wasn't amazing, but oh my gosh, they went over the top. I'm giving you some different angles so you can see like the dimensions of the frame here. Oh, I just love it. So let me know what you think about this first one. For the second one, I'm going to use a different calendar. This is the Home Sweet Home calendar. I love the images in this one too. And what you see me doing here is I'm sizing up the page inside of a Dollar Tree shadow box. It was $3. And I do touch up the edges with paint later on. I just decoupage this inside of the box using some Mod Podge and smoothed it down. After that, I'm going to use a glue stick. Now, y'all, you can use whatever you want for this, but this ribbon I got from Dollar Tree is paper thin, so it's like using paper. Of course, if it's thicker ribbon, you're going to want to use like Mod Podge or hot glue or something, but this sufficed for this project. Once I went all the way around, I took some cute little ribbon and tied a little bow for his tail. And for the hanger, I'm going to use this floral wire from Michaels and just staple it down to the back. Now to finish this off, I took some upholstery tacks and put one on each corner and hammered them down. And then I took some eucalyptus greenery and just tack that down to the middle of the top. And that's it for this project. Y'all, this belongs in someone's actual farmhouse, like with pigs and cows and chickens. or just somebody who really, really loves farmhouse. Anyway, I might or might not be giving this away at some point, so be watching for that. Let me know what you think about this second one. For the third one, last but definitely not least, when there's coffee involved, I'm going to use some paint sticks. Now, what's awesome about these paint sticks is there's no bevel, so no cutting involved. I got those from Amazon. I'm just going to use some black chalkboard paint here to stain two of the paint sticks. I don't do the backs. And this is a placemat from Dollar Tree. The reason I'm using a placemat is because I wanted something sturdy but not hard like wood, because I'm making a banner and I wanted it to be kind of flimsy like a banner is. So I chose this, and I'm just sizing up where my cuts need to be, and since the lines are nice and straight, it was super easy. Now, to adhere this, you might think I'm crazy. I'm going to use a glue stick, but if you use Mod Podge, it's going to seep through the cracks. Fine if you do, but I just didn't want to deal with the mess, so I'm just using a glue stick and doing the same iron-on technique. I don't show that, but it just works perfect every time. And I'm just gluing one of the sticks at the top and one at the bottom. For my hanger, I just grabbed some coordinating ribbon and hot glued it to the back, just like so. And to finish this off, I just made a cute little buffalo check bow and glued it to the top, just like that. Now, isn't this cute? I love it, and it fits my decor perfectly because I am a coffeeholic, sadly to say. Anyway, I would appreciate if you would sprinkle this around to give others inspiration. I hope you were inspired. Y'all, let me know which one of these is your favorite, and come back soon. I have lots and lots more ideas for you, and have an awesome day. Bye for now.